Hello, everyone. Today is Friday, November 7th, 2025. Welcome to your daily reading for the collective. This reading is for everyone. Glad you're all here. And let's get started. November 7th, 2025. What is the overall energy for today? The Nine of Pentacles. Immediate past. Eight of Cups. Currently, the Fool. And near future is King of Cups. Bottom of the first deck is the Devil. I think we got the Devil, the bottom of the first deck, earlier this week. But the Nine of Pentacles, having that as the overall energy of the day, is a great card to have. The Nine of Pentacles is about independence. It's about self-sufficiency. It's about the world that you see around you at this moment. You built. You're in your power today. You're feeling strong. You're feeling confident. The Nine of Pentacles built her world, or his world. It's not gender specific. The immediate past of the Eight of Cups, there was something in the past that was no longer working for you, and you moved away from it. And we're going to clarify to see how you moved away from it. Because sometimes with that Eight of Cups, the interesting thing about the Eight of Cups is that the way that they move away from something, they do it quietly. And which makes sense because yesterday we had the Hermit twice. So there's a few cups. There's a few cards in tarot that are like moving away from something. But the Eight of Cups does it in a really unique way. Like it's more of a quiet way. It might even be like it shows a man like leaving in the middle of the night. So it also means that the path may not have been totally clear on how you moved away. Also, with the Eight of Cups, you moved away from something that it wasn't like it was totally broken. Like all of the cups are still standing there. They're neatly stacked. And you just walked away from them because they weren't fulfilling. It was almost like a completion of something. And you're like, I've done with that. I've completed that. I'm proud of it. It's not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just done with it. And you've moved on into the next thing. Now, the next thing that you moved on to, you may not be totally sure what it is even. You know, it could still be a project. It could still be in the works. Which makes sense because the current energy is the Fool. And the Fool is about a brand new start in something, in an endeavor of some way. It could be in a relationship. It can be with employment. It could be with moving to a new place, especially with the Eight of Cups. It could actually be a physical location that you've moved to. But you've moved on in the recent past, and now you're here with this beautiful brand new full energy of beginning a new journey for yourself. It's exciting. In the immediate future, you have the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is a mature emotional energy. It's an energy of even so mature that this energy can even nurture others. So it's an external type of emotional energy. The bottom of the deck is the Devil. I'm thinking right now that that's what you moved away from. Some type of whatever was in the past. You're moving on from being chained to something, being obsessed to something, being something that wasn't all that great for you in some way. Now, it could have been very pleasurable with that Devil energy, but it is something that was no longer working for you. And I think you neatly stacked the cups up, and you've moved on to something brand new today. So let's clarify. Let's clarify this Nine of Pentacles for the overall energy for this reading. Let's clarify this. we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So, I mean, this is standing very, very strong in both your intellect and your passion. It's very creative energy. It's very creative energy, and when I mean creative, I mean like a building block. So it could actually be creative in the sense of like creativity, like an artist, a poet, a writer. It could also be creative in building a business, building a relationship. It's coming. We have 3 court cards on the table now. It's all very mature energy. It's all very much. This is a completion of some type of adult type energy. These could also be people. This could be a couple. This could be people. This could be with the King of Swords. It could be air sign. With the Queen of Wands, it could also be a fire sign. So it could be an air sign and a fire sign who have come together in a very strong way. It could also be that. But it's very strong. It's a very strong energy. Let's look at how this King of Swords and Queen of Wands is moving through this reading. I think they're taking control of it. Here we go with the Lover's card. I don't know how many times we've got that Lover's card this week. And the Nine of Pentacles again. So when we get repeating cards, it's just the universe saying, hey, I meant what I said. Okay, so this Lover's card, you made a choice in the recent past. You made a choice that was within your value system. You made a choice around not what the world believes your value system should be or wants it to be or anything of that matter. You have made a choice around your value system. And this Nine of Pentacles again is just about how strong and solid you are in it. She has built her world. And she has built her world so it's a luxurious world. Again, it's not gender specific, but this world that was built in the very immediate past has a very solid foundation because this Nine of Pentacles built it. Nobody else built it. So this is all very solid structure. Currently with the Fool, where are we going? Where is this journey going? Where are we going? Where are we going? This is where we're going. 9 of Cups and 8 of Swords. That 8 of Swords keeps popping out too. Okay. Then 9 of Cups, you're headed to complete you get your wish. The 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. So that's where you're headed today. You're headed towards whatever wish, whatever it is that you have been contemplating, thinking about, building. Again, if it's a relationship, if it's a business, if it's a project, if this could be a literal place to go. Now, this 8 of Swords, and if you've seen the other videos, she's been popping up this week too. And there's still some self-limiting doubts. Like there's still some self-limiting thoughts, some doubts, this 8 of Swords is kind of like this devil of being kind of stuck. This person in here, these swords are staggered, and she can come out. But sometimes those thoughts are so strong, and I want to emphasize that they're thoughts. They're not tangibles. They're not places. They're not people. They're not things. They're not anything. They're thoughts, but our thoughts can be so strong that even though we have such a very solid foundation, they can still keep us tied. They can still keep us tied to this devil energy because our thoughts are just that powerful. So I think I'm I'm thinking that part of today is to decatastrophize some of our thoughts, maybe play the tape out on some of them, because it sounds like some of them are getting kind of stuck. And anxiety can do that to us. It can keep us looped. It doesn't actually finish. It can just say, oh, but what if this and what if that? But it doesn't actually play the tape out. It doesn't actually say, okay, what if? Then what? And then you can ask yourself again, well, okay, well, then what? Okay, well, how am I going to handle that? Because what this tries to tell you is that you can't handle it. And the truth is, you can. Now, is it going to be easy? Absolutely not. Because most of the things that we get in life that are worth anything, we do put a little work into. And you, from this reading right here, Nine of Pentacles twice, King of Swords, Queen of Wands, you're okay with it. And this is very brave. Eight of Cups is brave. I think you're okay with the work you're going to have to put into it. The King of Cups in the near future. Can we clarify the King of Cups in the near future? Judgment. And Three of Pentacles. With that Three of Pentacles right there, that suggests that this could be a project. This could be a project you're working on your house. Like this could be maybe you're getting your house ready for sale. Maybe you're getting you're working on it and getting it. Maybe there's a project that was just kind of like stuck in the water for a minute, and you came in with, oh no, we're getting this thing done, and we're getting this thing done before winter. And you just came in with that very strong energy, with that King of Swords and that Queen of Wands of, this is how we're going to do it, and then the Queen's got the passion to back it up. So the King brings in the thought and the process and the logic, and that Queen of Wands comes in with, and this is how. So this is what we're doing, and this is how we're doing it. You got both of them. So this very well could be a project that you are going to complete, because it has been a drain. But it's something. It's some type of project in some way. With this Judgment card, when it comes in, it's going to change your world. It's going to be a wish fulfillment, and it's going to absolutely change everything. Like it's for the good. For the good. The Judgment card is being transformed. So again, with this Three of Pentacles, it could be this project is just going to be completely transforming in your life. This King of Cups, again, suggests that it's just full of love. You're going to love it. We got a couple cards in here. It's like, you're just going to love this. Let's see. The bottom of the deck is the Emperor, which is great to have with this Lovers as well, because this Emperor, you're coming in strong. You're coming in with, this is how I want this. This is how I want things done. And this is what I want done, and this is how I want done, and this is how I want it done. So the Emperor is the how I want it done. The Lovers is what I want done. Same thing with this. What I want done, how I want done. You have both of it here. Of this is what I want, and this is how I want it. And it looks like you are getting it. Can we get a couple cards of advice from the universe? A couple cards on advice from the universe. Here's that Eight of Swords again. You can see it a little bit clearer in that one. And here's the Three of Pentacles again. We got duplicating cards. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. This card makes total sense for this reading. Part of the advice is to take this, do this project with this energy of this Page of Cups energy, of this lightheartedness, this curiosity. Come at it with a curious mind. Come at it with a creative mind. Come at it with a kid-like joy and curiosity. It'll just help move through it. It's going to get done. So the universe is saying, hey, take it with that kid-like spirit of, hey, we're going to get this thing done. And with that curiosity, it'll take away some of that force. This Eight of Swords, you can kind of see it clearly here. The swords are just staggered. They're just staggered around. So these are thoughts. The only thing in this reading that is limiting in any way at all are thoughts. Everything else is rocking and rolling. Everything else is moving through, beautifully. You're getting this. You're rocking this project out. That you got three of Pentacles again. You can see he's actually building. And on this one, you can actually see the guy's actually like working on the house. So I think that this reading is about working on the house, and you are going to get it completed. And that house could be a relationship. That house could be a project. That house could actually be a house that you are trying to get a project wrapped up on. It could be work. It could be a project of work. It could be getting your garden together because fall's here and we have to get, or we have to put the beds to sleep and get prepared for spring of 2026. So it could even be that. It could be all of those things. And you could be worried. Oh my goodness, there's a frost coming. It could be that. The point though is that whatever it is, the only thing on this table that's keeping anything a little bit awry are those Eight of Swords. So just play the tape out. Just play the tape out. And when your mind starts to come up with all of these what ifs, or if it starts to come up with this, well, how do I, what if they, ask it. Just say, okay, so then what? And just keep doing those then whats until you play the tape totally out. Because what it's trying to do is keep you stuck in this circle, and it loops it. And break through that loop and come to the end. Because when you do come to the end of that sentence, 99.9% of the time you can get through it. It's just that anxiety tries to tell you that you can't. You can. Is it always going to be comfortable? No. You might have to get out there with a pair of boots and a spade and get out there and break a sweat. And same thing with the house. Is it going to be easy? No. But it's doable. And more than doable. You have everything you need here. And you got this Nine of Pentacles on the board twice. What's the beautiful thing about this is that you built it. So be proud of it. Enjoy it. And have a beautiful Friday, November 7th, 2025. Happy Friday to everybody. And I will talk to you all soon. I'll be back tomorrow with the weekend reading. Alrighty. Bye-bye.